Yo, what up YouTube BX? It's your boy Daddy Easy here, iPod jailbreak hacker, otherwise known as only using me tomahawks. Some of you guys may know me as Easy, like I always say, to the black to the blue, my avatar on my YouTube channel. Yeah, buddy, so I am back with another video, and as you can see right now, I am talking about something that I already talked about in the previous video, and it's basically why the PlayStation 5 is better than the Xbox Series X. Like I said, I already made a video about it, and I wasn't able to actually explain the way how I really want to explain it because I was more caught up in the game. And it seemed like you guys actually enjoy the commentary with me actually on screen and talking and getting my ass whipped in the game, trying to play and talk at the same time when you guys know I can't concentrate. So I'm going to basically reiterate what I said in a previous video about why the PlayStation 5 is better than the Xbox Series X and the Series S, and I'm going to try to go into full details as fast as I can. So at no further ado, let's get into the video. And this gameplay is actually crazy. I mean, I go crazy with this little pistol revolver. I mean, I just went ham on it. So alright, what I previously said on the Xbox, the last commentary I had about the Xbox, I did say this. On the Xbox Series S and the Series X, you do get 1440p at 120 hertz with VRR. That's something that PlayStation does not get. So, big ups to Xbox for that. That's the reason why I brought my Xbox Series S. And the reason why I didn't buy the Series X is because, one, there's no games. Alright, everything relies on Game Pass, and the games that they have on Game Pass, I'm not enjoying it. I don't like it. Game Pass really is not for me. I can't see myself buying Game Pass, and there's only certain games. Like there's really no games. The games that is on Game Pass is like games I already played and ended, and I don't want to play it again. So Game Pass is really not for me. But like I said, 1440p, 120 hertz with VRR on. And the good thing about what the VRR is that you can have a 2.0 HDMI 2.0. I think the requirements for PlayStation 5 is 2.1 for HDMI to have VRR. But on PlayStation, you can't get 144 hertz. Well, 1440p at 120 hertz with VRR on. It basically disables VRR. I don't know why Sony did that, but yeah. Also, if you have a 4K TV that can do 120 hertz, you can get the 1440p. I'm sorry, you can get the 4K, which is 2160p at 120 hertz with VRR on, and what is it, ALLM? I believe that's what I think VRM is on it. I'm not completely sure. But the only thing I have to say about the Xbox is basically this. If you own a Series S, and this is where the bottleneck comes in. If you don't know what a bottleneck means, is PC terms of you have a good graphics card, but your CPU basically makes the graphics card not as powerful, lower frame rates like that. So yeah. The Xbox Series S has a big bottleneck. It's basically when it comes to it with the processing power with the Series S. The Series X, yes, you can do it, but it's problems sometimes. I noticed on the Series S and the Series X, I noticed blurriness, and this happened to me before when I owned the Xbox One. And it's always with the Call of Duty games, and this is how I always find out what it really is. So I don't know if Call of Duty, Activision, Infinity Ward purposely took off FPS counts on consoles, but if you turn the FPS counter on consoles, it's just not there. You can only see your latency and stuff like that. So yeah, that's one of the problems what goes on. But when you play 1440p on the Series S, you get, if you turn 120 hertz on with 1440p, you get a lot of blurriness, and it's supposed to be 1440p. I noticed the blurriness when I turned on Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I noticed even though I put it on 1440p with the highest frame rates like that, which is 120, it was so blurry on 1440p. When I put it on the PlayStation 5, 1440p, and I have more options like that. Now let's talk about the options when it comes towards this. Now I do play on a Series S, and basically what Microsoft does, and depends on the game, they lock you into a game that's optimized for 60 and not 120. So that's one of the other options that I don't like about the Xbox, is that they lock you in. Only options, games that I actually was able to actually play that gave me the options of going to 120 was Call of Duty at 1440p, 120 hertz. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order on the PlayStation 5 give you the options to put the boost on, so you can put it on faster frame rates, and you basically control it as a PC. Xbox does not give you the option. Now I am playing on the Series S, and I did test it out on the Series X. Unless they came out with an update recently in December, I did not have any of those options to actually change my settings besides Call of Duty. There's really no games on Xbox that gives you an option for 120 hertz besides games like really Call of Duty. On PlayStation side, you have many games that has options to run high refresh rates and actually put it on 120 hertz. Like recently, Spider-Man, Miles Morales. You got Call of Duty. You got Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. You have Horizon Zero Dawn. It's just so many games out there that you can change the refresh rates, and I don't know why Microsoft is not giving you that option, and that's what actually sucks. So let's talk about the next option, and this is the deal breaker basically for somebody like me that's a content creator. I brought the Series S, Series X at the fact that okay, I'm gonna be able to record my gameplays and stuff like that, but after seeing the blurriness on 1440p, it's like now to the point that I don't even want to record anything from Xbox. You don't have the option to record in 4K if you have a Series S, just like they did before. You had to have the Pro version, the maxed out version, recording 4K. Still the bit rate is choppy, it's still crappy. I'm recording this gameplay from my PlayStation 5, so you might not get like the best setting quality. Normally when I record my gameplays and I'm using my Ava Media Game Capture on my 4K, I put it at 240 bit rate so I get the best settings. But here's the problem with the Xbox. The record what is it? The record this, they only give you an option to record at no more than 1 minute. To get 5 minutes, you have to put in 720p, which I don't like that fact, and I go crazy right here in this gameplay right here. I don't like the fact that I only get 5 minutes by switching to 720p, even on the Series X. Before it used to be 5 minutes, I believe, on the Xbox One X. Used to get more on the option. On the PlayStation 5, you're able to record at least up to an hour with full DVR. You don't get that DVR option with the Xbox Series X, and that's the problem for me. No DVR function. The DVR on it only lasts for about 3 minutes to a minute, and that's one of the problems. Other than that, that's why the PlayStation 5 is better. Alright guys, I'm gonna catch you guys later. That's it, and I'm out. Deuces.